administration travel ban finally reaches the U.S. Supreme Court today. At issue, big questions involving the structure of American government and the core of American values. The court is considering the third version of the president's ban. All have been struck down by the lower courts. The third ban, which the president has complained is a, quote, watered-down version, was allowed to go into effect by the Supreme Court while the case was litigated.
How are you guys? Good morning. We're coming to Thomas Jefferson today. It's Thursday, 24th. It's Tuesday, right?
Tuesday.
Yeah, it's Tuesday. The second day of the week.
Go to Go.
We see y'all in the class.
You're gonna still have a good day, man.
Who here is completely finished with their career research papers? Raise your hand. For you, okay? I'll send someone down. Good. Any questions on what you need to do? Ahmed?
What about this sheet? It's not. It's still empty.
Okay, so instead of just sending it to me, I'm going to have you send it to a real x-ray technician. Okay? I have an email of somebody.
Oh.
So I'm going to have you email that person.
My name is Ahmed Mohammed, and I am from Iraq. And I am right now at 11th grade, and I want to be an X-ray technician. Try my best to help sick people. Because I know, like, sometimes I need the help, and sometimes I don't find the help. So, like, I feel the same way about other people. Like, you know, if somebody needs the help, so, like, you know, I can help them if I got that job. And I think, you know, I can do it if I get in this position.
Ahmed, I have your person's email. The pictures and your research papers are down there, okay?
Okay.
So Danef, you go with them, please.
I have an older sister over in Thomas Jefferson School, and she's a senior right now, so she's about to be in college. So I just see her in the lunchroom or at the gym. She's really smart. Like, she like to learn, and she like to draw. I think she takes a lot of responsibility in her real life.
I have a little sad life. It is difficult to forget about it. I want to live in Syria. In 2004, then I meet my best friends ever. I was with them all the time. We cried together. And we laughed together. Till 2012. Then my family decided to go back to my country because the situation had become worse. I called my friend's mother. She picked up the phone. I said, "Hi, I am Ruba. I want to talk to my friends." She said, "You are too late. They died." A bombshell hit the house. The oldest girl died. The second girl lost both her feet. And after 4 days, she died. It was hard for me to believe everything that happened. Every time I went to sleep, I saw a nightmare. I will always remember them. I will never forget them. They live forever in my heart.
We got Agron over here. He's in my classes and he's like my best friend. We are like brother. He's like good friends. So like in this school is like really good international school to teach English and like people from all around the world and let them know about the culture, different cultures and everything. We love her. We love her so much. You know.
One of my favorite students.
Thank you
Been
so
to his
much.
house. This is a safe haven for them. And first they're afraid because they're coming to a new country. They don't know how the school is going to be, especially their first year or their first 2 years, you know, so that they could feel comfortable with the United States system, the school system. Then once they're comfortable, then they can all move on to their next school of choice. A student drew this for me, and I'm going to put it in my office. Makes me happy.
Thomas Jefferson opened up in 2010. Miss Natividad Pagan, my former boss, who has now passed away, had a vision to put all of the newcomer students under one building. And her dream came true, and it is a pre-K to 12 building now.
Did most of you have family here when you came?
Oh, yeah.
Who had family here when you came? You have family? Who else has family? Was it much easier coming here when there was family here?
Yeah.
A little bit? I mean, they knew already the country, the culture, maybe more language, or they were still fresh and new to the country?
There was still fresh and a war happened in Syria, so that's when I went to Iraq back. And after Iraq, I started living for almost 2 years. That's when we fly to the United States. But we were trying to fly from Syria, but it never happened because my dad was sick. He couldn't go to the airplane, and that's why it took a long time to get over here.
When you come from another country, you guys think, oh, okay, like when I came from Russia, like I said, you know, people were talking about how the streets are made of gold and there's money everywhere. But when we came here, we're like, no, we have to work for our, you know, we have to work for our money. We have to work for our cars, for our homes. We have to get jobs. It's a great country for opportunities, but we still have to go to work every day. Like you work, right?
Yeah.
You go to school, you go to work.
Yeah.
It's hard, right?
Yeah.
4 hours and 5 hours of sleep.
Oh my God.
The questions in today's case are the stuff of history. Can the courts even review a presidential order on immigration that invokes national security? Did the president violate the immigration law's command against discrimination based on nationality?
I work after school in a restaurant, a busser. So in the beginning, I still don't like it because even if I say one word, they start laughing at me because I don't know how to talk to them. It's all about respect. So like when I respect somebody, I would like him to respect me back. So that's when we start communicate better.
Now that you're living in the United States, I want you to think about, right now, we're going to brainstorm, I want you to think about what qualities or personality traits does a good president need?
The president needs to help for everyone.
Help everyone?
Yeah, help each other.
Honest? Yes. Respect. Respect. Yes, Joanna.
Smart.
Smart. Fateh came up with her own, I see that, does not have racism.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a good thing.
that is a good thing.
The United States will not be a migrant camp, and it will not be a refugee holding facility. It won't be.
I have a lot of hobbies that I want to do. I like soccer the most. That's my favorite. And I love to learn about how to be an actor. When we were afraid, my brother and I used to imagine that we were on stage, in a place where no one would hate us for singing or dancing or being different. So I was like, let me try it, because I wasn't having a job 2 years ago. But it's not everything about money. Something that you would like to learn and love to learn about, you just gotta go to. I'm a good soccer player.
We can make a team together.
It was kind of fun because, you learn about something else. You learn about something that you wanted to learn about.
You're here because for some reason somebody believes in you, okay? Somebody feels that you have the ability to help other students within your school building. So they picked you.
They called me from my class, so they told me to go take 3 days off from my classes to take a mediation, so that if it's problems between like two students, so I can fix it. So they were teaching me how I fix the problem and everything.
All right, what we've done is broken conflict down into two categories. You have an inter-conflict and you have an intra-conflict. What do you think an inter-conflict is?
Now we got a problem with my sister. Like she wanna watch a scary movie, She's scared from the movie, so I wanna watch SpongeBob. So we got a problem. So we got like 30 minutes for her, 30 minutes for me. That's how we solved it.
That's good.
Yeah, true. Because he doesn't understand a lot of the stuff that I say, so I want to make sure that he is on board, with everything that we do. Okay?
Yeah.
Is that okay with you?
عم تفهم علي ايش عم يقول؟
لا.
طيب اسمع، بقول لك انه هو عم يشرح، هو هذا البروجرام انه عم يقول لك كيف انه انت اذا صارت عندك مشكلة مع student كيف you solve it يعني. Because I've been here 2 years and I worked at English place, I started getting the language more. So that's why I started, translate. So if it's a new family comes in, I just translate for them about what is the school and what is the students and all that stuff. طيب بيقول إنه اليوم في مدرسة بس بكرة ما في.
And then tomorrow between 1:15 and 7 p.m. Here we see peace, they understand each other, they help each other. And the good thing is that everybody here is on the same level, we all here moving in, trying to make it in a new place and learning the new language and culture. So I try to relate, try to think of how I felt when I started and try to make it even better for them when they get here. Because this is like what I went through it myself. She's telling me she's scared, so I'm just telling her everything will be fine. I'm down the street, like we say, so everything will be okay.
The president has not changed existing immigration law with regard to separation of children from their parents. 125,000 unaccompanied children came to the U.S. What happened to them? And
Struggling with factoring. And this is an honest question because I have to go to a different topic now. Why? Why it's called perfect square, Ruba?
Yes.
You're in another world. Otro mundo. Why?
What?
Why I said this is a perfect square problem.
There's a lot of anxiety and depression. For example, Ruba, she went to Iraq right when the ban happened, that the president said no more, and we were all worried about her, and so we were texting to make sure she was okay and to kind of catch her at every spot. You know, she did get stopped, and we had a lawyer waiting in case there was a need, and, you know, it kind of worked itself out.
Leaving everything behind, leaving their possessions behind. It's mostly what they left behind, their family members, and it's sad. So a lot of our students are upset, a lot of students are happy. So it all depends, you know, and we're dealing with all of that. And we're trying to get them, you know, to feel comfortable to talk about it.
At the end of the day, as you get older, people come and go from your life. People can leave. Friends die. Families die. Friends may grow closer than family.
There sometimes is problems, just like here in the States. I mean, you know, with the students that are American, they have problems at home. Poverty is very big.
Also, we can't move from this house because, you know, this is the only house I have.
For example, Ruba, I think she mentioned that they lost their mother recently, and so I was there to help with some of that support.
I start have problems with my families too, so I have to take off from this job because I needed more money for my life.
Dance and sing and yell and shout. But now he's gone. Just because they want to hurt us. Because we were different.
Okay. And then Rajava, you need to choose which career.
I just finished my career information, so I gotta put it up here.
And
Just put it
make sure
at the
that
top
you
so
answer the
everybody
question,
can see it.
but don't send it until I check it. Okay? Okay.
We have so many people who really care about these kids. And so we really need to support each other, and we do, because there's some hard times.
I hope that, you know, a lot of people look in from the outside understand that the students here really want to give back to this country because they appreciate the opportunity that they have here.
These kids come with a lot of potential, and we just have to welcome them and love them, and they could make this beautiful place even greater.
Our students are able to give us an insight of what it means to be global. It is our turn to actually experience it.
Everything that you want to be is not easy. You just gotta work hard for it and never give up.